All right. Good morning. This is the Site Plan Review Committee meeting for August 20th, 2019. Committee members present today are Police Chief James Guido, Building Inspector Ben DeCristoforo, myself, Frank Stringy, City Planner, Paul Cheever, Deputy Fire Chief, Joe Maglione, Director of Water and Sewer, and Mark Locke, Plumbing Inspector. The first site plan is for 105 Pomona Street. 105 Pomona Street is not present. 27 North Ave.
Big agenda today?
All right. What do we have for 27 North Ave?
Another duplex. I got a couple of small ones here if you guys want to take a look at it. Two families, sorry.
Existing?
Proposed.
These are two lots, right? Yeah.
Yeah, two lots. So it's 6,644 square feet.
Number one question, is it held in common ownership with another lot?
No.
It's a totally separate lot, separate deed.
There's a structure in one lot, right?
I believe there is.
I think
These
they're
two
right.
lots, these two lots, there's a structure on one lot, these two lots
Yeah,
are
they combine them, right? So I think
But they
are.
don't own this or this.
Okay, so there is a structure here.
Yeah, there's a structure that.
Is it a residence or is it a,
It's a two-family, I
Okay.
think, if I recall
By
correctly.
the assessors, it's a two-family.
So you're taking it down and
Taking it down,
Yeah.
combining the
It's still
lots,
one or two things.
and put a two-family back, correct?
And more room.
Driveway on each side, tandem parking. 20-foot front yard setback, 10-foot side, 30 rear, decks and more than 10 feet, bulkhead entry to get into the basement level.
do you have one principal entrance here going into a vestibule? Because you can do it, we allow duplex.
Two-family, two, right?
Two separate entrances.
Separate entrances.
You can't do that.
Oh, these would have to be separated by 5 feet.
5 feet. The new ordinance allows duplex with an offset of 5 feet.
That's right.
Or you have,
Same thing.
So you'll have to do a set-in entryway over here.
exactly.
You don't have a
Still
set.
long, but back to one door.
Or you can,
That's okay. I don't think that's a problem.
Looks way better.
so what do you have, 30 feet in the rear?
Yes,
And that deck is, 20 feet?
correct.
Frank, if they set the doorway in
What?
5 feet, does that count?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Not
can,
the whole thing?
they can set both doorways in, or this,
So this plane doesn't have to be set back 5 feet? You just set the doorway back?
Yeah.
Ah.
So now what you can do is just bring this doorway out and set that one back.
What if you set them both back?
Well, I can't bring that out because
No,
I'm like 20 feet.
No, just make it
Leave this one here and
Correct.
set this doorway back 5 feet.
I don't know about that, okay. So you'll have a little porch here, a
Right.
landing coming
What
up.
if he sets both doors in 5 feet? Now, it'll look better.
No, you can't do that.
Because they'd be on the same plane, they would be 5 feet different from each other.
Yeah.
So Rick, why don't you extend this a little, right?
Either do a center entry or...
I'm gonna read the ordinance now, how it was written. I'm not sure if it's the doors or just the units have to, I think the units have to be offset.
I thought it was the units.
Yeah.
I thought it would have to look like this.
Exactly.
The jog in the building.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait, so
So we can we got 30 wood, okay. So I can either, so I think the options are either redesign the whole footprint, these 5 feet off the unit, or move the entryway to the center.
Or shrink one of the units.
Frank, let me ask you
That's what I
something.
said.
Can I
No, shrink one of the units by 5 feet,
If he-
or move it to the
If
center.
he sets the door, the unit back 5 feet on the first floor, can the second floor cantilever over it? Like a farmer's porch?
It doesn't seem like that was the intent, was it?
No, but.
No.
Well, yeah, we just wanted to have a porch instead of just two little stands. Is that allowed?
No.
Because that would look good.
But you can overhang 2 feet, 18 inches. We do allow 18 inches, so you can not the whole full 5 feet, but you can do 18
So
inches.
you can get 1.5 feet of it back up.
Correct.
Right,
Correct.
second floor.
Correct.
I just thought,
What's your lot size here, Rick?
6,000.
Oh, it's over 6,000.
Yeah, he's got
the
this,
second floor, come all the way out.
because
One sewer service, 2 water services.
So 18 inches.
Okay. Even though it's a condo?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the,
Are they selling this?
yeah, there'll be a full set of condominium documents. So there's gonna be common space that's gonna be responsible for the association.
So we have two ones,
Because that one is different because it's metered. You know what I mean?
We have one committee,
We can, typically what I do, usually when we do most condominiums, what we do is we have separate water services, so that way it's separate meter and all that stuff. Separate shut off at the curb for each service. And then usually we do one sewer service and it gets handled in the condominium documents. The condominium association's responsible for that sewer service. But we can run a separate sewer service, just as simple.
Would prefer separate services and.
Yeah.
It's a big unit, it's one thing, you run two individuals, only one person can draw.
Yeah, you know, it makes the documentation easier, quite honestly. A lot of municipalities won't let me do that. This, like, I go back and forth every time I go to a different city or town. But yeah, that's no problem. We can run a separate sewer service. Easy enough. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna come back and revise the plan,
The new architectural.
yeah,
Yeah.
either offsetting each unit or doing it.
Well, let's look, you look at the elevation, Tony? So you could put a little, put a little farmer's porch out there, you could do something, I mean, that can still be space that you can occupy as far as the porch is concerned.
This is no longer represented. Okay.
So this is the front. You can put a little farmer's porch there.
Yeah, but the whole unit would have to be set back.
Well,
Whole
Yeah, but-
unit or an indent just for the door?
yeah, but they can have a porch out front.
Yeah.
Right, but does he have to do the whole
so
side
it's
of
gotta
the
be
front?
3 by 4.
or just-
That's the intent, was a 5-foot offset.
Well, no, I think
the
the
unit.
intent was to have a porch and the door inserted in. It's not the whole width of the
Yeah.
unit.
The whole front elevation.
The whole, yeah.
Just so it
pretty
would
sure
look
it is.
nice.
You would think it would be the whole face of the building.
Yeah, it is, that's the whole idea, to create the look of
It's
two
sort of defeat
separate,
the whole purpose of the bylaw, I would think.
two separate unique units.
Rick, what's the height? I can't see. Is that 30 feet? I can't see what the height is.
28.4.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's your opinion, it says.
Yeah. Duplex shall,
I did,
dwelling shall have
some similar drawings a while
an
back.
offset of at least 5 feet in depth between each unit, and the design shall be approved by the site plan review.
Yeah, between each unit,
Yeah.
so that is the whole unit.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, well, let me talk to the architect and see what he wants to do.
Okay. All right.
Do I have to, so if I re-upload those, will it automatically put me on the agenda for the next site plan review, or should I?
I think you have to reapply. I believe so. I don't know.
Every time you upload, it's like a new site plan review.
Oh, it is, okay, so I'll
It's just
I'll
if you,
send
if you
an
upload with
email
an
over to
existing
make sure that he
application,
puts me on.
or,
I'm not sure of the process, because.
I don't think so.
I don't think you'd want me to reapply, because you don't want another
We
application.
know, we'll just put him for
Yeah,
next.
Yeah, I'll email her.
Yeah.
and make sure.
Just tell her you have to come back, it's reported back.
So there is an existing little two-family on one of the lots?
Yeah.
I think there is, yeah, I think there is.
So,
Yep. Yep. We'll take care of
obviously,
that.
all of us are down.
Right. Fire watch, all that, guys. Okay.
All right,
Good enough?
that does it.
Thank you.
All right, that concludes the site plan review committee meeting for August 20th, 2019.